Sup guys, plants are cool. It's Allison. So I just wanted to do a quick update on my pothos tree. I recently also made another, well, I'm calling it a tree. Some people call it a pole, some people call it a totem, whatever. It's a pothos. And then I have a monstera pole where I have also attached some common epiphytes. So I just wanted to show everyone and explain the process a little bit because I have been making my poles a little bit different than how I've seen other people making their poles. And I thought maybe people would like to see another example. So here goes. All right, so over here we have my incredible, well, okay, it's not, apparently there is actually a species of pothos, and this is not actually a pothos, but my Epipremnum aureum. So, as you can see, I have had vigorous growth. I have leaves that are like really huge. And the new growth is coming in very large as well. This leaf just popped out and it's not done growing yet, so I'm like really excited. It looks like it's about maybe like 3.5, 4 feet tall right now. So I have some new growth coming in. I've noticed on some of my like thicker vines that I'm actually getting more shoots coming out. And I think, oh, maybe I already showed you my biggest leaf, but this one's a really big leaf too. So how I constructed my pole is first I put the pole in the pot, and then I had this wire mesh that I like found where I live. We have like spring cleaning days, and so like people throw stuff out that they don't want, and people just kind of go pick stuff up. So I picked this up, and it's like steel mesh or concrete mesh, I guess, and it's really, really sturdy. And then I just put like I guess that'd be like a 2x1 inside of there, and I cut it off and I buried it in the soil before I put my plants in, and then I kind of organized my plants in there, and then I put in peat moss and orchid mix. So I kind of figured like that would replicate like wet tree bark, and my plant has really loved it. I've had this pothos or golden pothos Epipremnum aureum for maybe like 6 months, and it's been through a lot, but after I put it on this pole, it just went crazy. So I highly recommend it if you want to have like a jungle in your house. It's really beautiful. I'm gonna have to finish the pole soon, and I think I made the pole like 6 foot or 6.5. I think it's 6 foot. So it's a really long pole. It's gonna be epic. I also added a couple other varieties. So I have my neon pothos in there. It grows a lot slower, but I do see that the leaves are growing larger. And it is like sending out some roots. And I put my pearls and jade pothos in here too. I just thought it'd be nice to have like a little accent. So I have a couple of those here and there. When I put the neon pothos in here, it was just a cutting and it like branched out. So yay, I'm gonna have more colors. Woohoo. Woo, look at all these giant leaves. And yeah, the roots are going crazy. They really love the medium that I supplied for them, and they kind of like weave in and out of the wire mesh. And so I always water this from the top. So like all the water will trickle down, and sometimes it'll get all over the leaves and stuff and make a mess. But I have like a plastic thing so I don't ruin my floor. But it is really epic. And then I guess I'll quickly show you my Monstera bowl. Since I had such success with my Epipremnum aureum, I decided that I would put my brand new Monstera Deliciosa in the same setup. Because from my research, plants can feel, vining plants can feel when they're next to something, and that they will automatically want to grow up it. So it really does have like, it did have a smaller root system when I put it in. So I was like a little bit concerned, but I really do feel that this is gonna be a good growth habitat for her. And I also put a little goldfish plant in here that my friend gave me, and I hope that it does well. I learned that it is also an epiphytic plant, and I think it'll look really pretty when it like gets long and like drapes down and has like cute little flowers. And then I put a bird's nest fern. So, and yeah, she seems like she's happy. She's got a new leaf. The new leaf has more perforations. This leaf, it actually has 5 plants in this pot. So this leaf has 2 holes, and it came from the plant that only has, or no, this leaf has, I think it's gonna have 4, but it might only have 3. But it came from a plant, this plant, that has 2 holes. So, wow, this is just really exciting, guys. It looks beautiful. So this pole originally was an experiment. And so, yeah, it worked out really good. But this is like the next experiment, because most people use moss. So I have long fiber sphagnum moss in this pole. It is also quite thick. I made both of my poles like very thick, like a tree. And then I'm also able to like put other plants in there because it's so thick. So I think it's gonna be really beautiful. This is a 5-foot pole. So with the proper care, I think it will reach to the top pretty quickly. This has grown this far in about 3 months. I've had the pothos for 6 months, but I put it in here about 3 months after I had it, and it got this far. So it's really incredible, guys. It's really great sharing my plants with everyone, and I hope you all have a good night. And yeah, everyone should try having a pole. That's all I'm saying. And put your plants in the pole when they're babies, because then they will get mature faster. Okay, that's all. Thank you.